Yes, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome back to the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On, and he's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. And boy, oh boy, here's what we got on the menu today. We got to talk about NBA playoffs, and the Suns are just embarrassing. The White Sox get a win in MLB. What?
Yeah,
And NFL draft stuff is still going on. We got the last day today. Yesterday there was some key pieces taken, and we'll get into all that. But first, Cricket, how are we doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Chugging along one day at a time, man. Did have that little Chris Flexen win yesterday. The draft did not go near as well as it did the night before. I think I can only bet on the draft. We're doing cool watch parties and stuff like that, man. That Ladd McConkey trade at the top of the second round really kind of threw my plan into disarray yesterday, but it's all right, man. We're recovering. How you doing?
I gotta be honest with you. I kind of glanced at it, but I haven't really paid much attention to what happened yesterday. I know my Patriots trade back a little bit and then took
I don't know a whole lot about
Husky wide receiver.
a Husky wide receiver, man.
God, why are they doing this to me?
Oh, Mama said, But yeah, no, I didn't like I said. Once I saw that trade at the top, I was like, whoop. And then because when the Chargers traded up and then took a receiver, my whole thing was they were taking Blake Corum as the first running back off the board, and Jim Harbaugh's little connections there. I was thinking, okay, I can see this happening. I didn't see anybody taking a running back before that. When they traded up and took a different guy, I was like, whoa, this is not going to work out how I planned.
No. Well, you had such a good first round.
Right. We're still playing on their money, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say good morning to the crew. Sorry, we're a little bit late. Super James says, good morning, good friends. Good morning. Miss Marlene's here. Good morning. Loki's in the house. Says, sometimes I really hate gambling. Luca couldn't get one more assist to give me the triple-double. Dude, that was shocking because he was dishing it everywhere. I went against my instinct and decided to take Luca over his points and Clippers money line.
Yeah, I took the Clippers plus 4.5 too.
I don't know why. Because we sat here and I told myself, I think the Mavs are going to blow them out.
I know that's part of the reason I was sitting here looking at it. We talked about it. I was like, man, we're so sure the Mavs are going to just thump them. I was like, it's probably the other side. So I went.
Yeah, and then there's so many people I respected that had the Clippers plus 4.5, and I'm like, well, let's just say I'm wrong and let's do this. Anyways, Miss Wolfenar is here. Good morning. How are we doing? See you's in the house. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Cricket, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with?
We can start wherever, man. There's all kind of stuff to talk about.
There sure is. Let's go to kind of a surprise here. You and I both did something yesterday, and we didn't tell each other about it, but we ended up doing the same thing.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
And it was disgusting.
It was
absolutely disgusting, but it worked out. We bet on the White Sox.
On Chris Flexen Day, we did, sir.
Yeah. You want to tell the fine folks our reasoning behind taking the White Sox?
We just pretty much figured they can't lose like 158 games, and we always throw all this shade at Chris Flexen that eventually we knew he was going to kick us in the teeth, so we were going to have to ride with him at some point. Turns out we picked our spot pretty well.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, this feels like a spot that Flexen, like I love fading him.
Yeah.
And this is the time that he's going to just deal, and the Sox are going to put up runs. And I'm like, it's the start of a new series. They're home. I'm like, This feels like a spot where the White Sox sneak out a win. And it was gross. We're getting over 2-1 on it. And it's so funny that you and I both did that, and we had no idea.
We didn't even talk about it. I love it, man. That's good stuff. I promise you this. I will be fading Chris Flexen heavily in his next start.
You know what's sad? The White Sox have made me a lot more money this season than Austin Riley has.
Facts. Probably 10-fold.
Because once again, Austin Riley did not hit a home run last night, and I hate him. Even with Steps in the house wearing the Riley jersey, still couldn't do it. I don't know what we got to do. I don't know if I got to send him like a care package. Yeah.
Bro, please, we're going broke because of you.
I just want one more, dude. I just want one more, and then I'm done. I'm walking away.
That was me, man. That's what I had to do on the CJ Stroud interception. He finally threw one. I swore off of it forever. Just got to recoup a little of that money, man.
But the Braves get the win 6-2. I told you when Heavy Steps is in attendance, they don't lose.
That's fair. I didn't touch this one. I wound up saying I initially wanted to kind of take the Guardians money line, but I was like, no, I better just stay away from this one.
Let's see here. What do we got going on in the chat? Do Mavs get to 100?
Did they get to 100? Let's see.
See you.
Did you bet on it?
You want to talk NBA?
I was going to say, did you bet on it? They did get to 100, sir. They got 101. They won 101 to 90.
And Loki says, and Kyrie came up short on his threes and points. Kyrie did not have a good night, which makes me really like Kyrie for the next game.
I don't know. I'm about to swear off of him.
You need to bet Riley to strike out at least once. No, that would be the thing. The time I bet Riley to strike out, he still won't get a home run, and he still won't get a hit. He'll just get walked because that dude does get walked a lot. It's just
Yeah, and the Jets did. Yeah, they did. Oh, man, yeah. Hockey, nothing.
Oh, the Winnipeg Jets? Dude, yeah, there was some interesting hockey going on yesterday, too. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get into that. We'll get into all of that. Let's run down the rest of the slate yesterday in the MLB. Ooh, dude.
Bro. See you messaged me on or got in the chat on Swag Spreaders Day. He said, Cricket, I rode with you on Detroit today, and I just looked at the score a minute ago. We had Detroit Tigers alt run line yesterday. Look at that score, bro. We were close. We had a sweat.
For what? Which one?
I'm being facetious, bro. We had the Tigers -1.5. They'd lost 8-0. So technically they lost 8 to -1.5.
I don't think you realize how this game ended.
I do not.
Let me pull it up real quick.
I didn't watch the play of it. I just looked back, saw the score, and saw that we lost 8-0. I said, sorry, see you. My bad.
The over-under for this game was 7.5. The Royals put up 8 in the top of the ninth.
Oh, I did not
ruin
know
the
that.
under.
I did not know
to
that.
ruin the under.
I did not. I just thought.
Oh, no, sorry. They put up 7 in the top of the ninth to ruin the under.
Well, I don't feel near as bad about my pay. I thought I just completely whiffed this one. It was actually a close game, man.
No, it was 1-0. Going to the top of the ninth. The Tigers still had a chance. You get them. Take care.
Run bomb for the win.
Good up, dude. Good up.
That's great.
What was hilarious was this, dude. After our buddy Trent, where is it at? Oh, I don't have it on here. Anyways, our buddy Trent, after the day before, he put a 50. I think he called it something like a 50 unit. I'll cut my dick off if this loses bet on the Lakers.
You careful what you say there, Trent.
And then he goes, and then the next day he goes, okay, what if I told you I have a re-sew it on a bet lock of the year, and it was on the under in this game.
Oh my god!
I go, dude, you are the most unlucky person when it comes to this gambling stuff. And then he lost every NBA bet yesterday too.
I feel like me and Trent would get along.
It was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I feel like me and Trent live similar lives.
Look at this. There it is.
Oh my goodness, that looks like a cricket card right there, bro.
That was after losing the Laker bet the night before too.
Yeah, that's a cricket card right there. Our cards look very similar.
Where was it at? It was he says every time I fade the Oakland A's, they play like it's game 7.
Every time, bro. No, I didn't fade him yesterday. I don't actually. Like I said, I've went to that well several times. I just try not to go to it too many times in a row, and I was scared of it again yesterday. Didn't feel like the spot they would be able to get it done.
He says step 1 of getting out of piss. Royal Tigers under 5 unit well play. Got to start somewhere. Because I might be done gambling.
What a terrible beat, dude.
The face of 7 runs in the 9th inning.
From the Royals and the Tigers. That's who puts up 7 in the top of the 9th to get you? I'm wrong. I love the Royals, Big fan. Big fan. That's probably what I get. I deserved that yesterday betting against them, but you don't see them doing that. What'd that say about
I'm always afraid to start fading to start fading Trent, and it just consistently wins. But every time I see him put something out, I just get more excited when I see that I already made a bet and he's on the opposite side. I'm like, good, okay.
Yeah, I don't just bet on it. It's kind of like Chris flexing. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna jinx it if I start fade. But it's constantly this dude is on the wrong side. It's hilarious.
It depends on who you ask. I feel his pain.
I think it's great. Loki says, yeah, Loki sent me something yesterday about Tim Legler breaking down why the Timberwolves are going to end up winning this series. And I'm like, you're telling me legs is on this side of it? Like, you're telling me legs is saying take the Timberwolves? It makes me love the Suns even more. I want to double down. Oh God, that was a bad idea. That was
yeah. Don't do that one even close, bro. I put a little sprinkle on them when they were down big.
Baffled that the Booker and Durant really haven't done anything to take over a game yet, especially in a must-win situation. And the fact that the Suns match up so well, beat the Timberwolves by double digits 3 times in the regular season, 3-0, never lost. Historically, that means this team should do well, at least put up a fight in these games. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to lose like a one possession game, you know.
Where's your sense of pride, you know?
I don't know, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand getting beat like that, but these are very capable people out there that seem to just be laying down, bro. You got thumped last night at home, in front of your home crowd, all that stuff. I don't know. About these things.
Yeah, it's just it baffles me, man. And maybe they're just like LeBron. LeBron the other day was like, "Did you see that?" Where he's like, "Well, at the end of the day, it's just a basketball game, guys."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, good morning, Buku.
That's what I like to say to myself right before I'm about to get swept again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. You have to reevaluate.
Let's see. Super James Trent's just wanting to lose his junk. I know. And his money. Buku says, rise and shine, folks. The 9-10 SD Yankees go again today. 11-15 first pitch, 5-3 on the season, looking to add another one to the W column today. Okay. I like that energy,
man. Let's go. Big time. Good luck to y'all this morning, sir.
I like that energy. Okay, let's finish recapping the baseball real quick so we can hop over to a couple other things. The A's, dude. This is not your father's Oakland A's.
No,
they have a better record than the Houston Astros.
Shit, it's not even your brother's Oakland A's from last year.
No, it's not. A's win 3-2 in extras. Dodgers just smoked. Dude, I feel like you either got to bet the Dodgers on the run line or you bet the other team on the money line.
Straight up.
Or like
you got to run line Dodgers.
Yeah, and if you like them, you got to bet their team total over, and if you don't like them, you bet them under. Because I mean, look at this: 12 runs, 19 hits. Dodgers might be hitting a stride right now, where they go on a stretch of just like a 2-week stretch of just bats are popping.
They're starting to see that baseball pretty well. It looks like a beach ball. Well, they had 20 hits in the game the other day. Now 19 hits in this one. They might be kind of starting to come into form with all that money they spent, man.
Dude, they have a way better record on the road than they do at home, which is weird.
That's my thing, man. That's what I'm saying. The Tigers the same way, bro. Tigers are something like 10-3 or 10-4 on the road, but then just shit the bed at home. Dodgers have done the same thing so far.
Yeah.
Do you know
Dodgers 8-3 on the road? Good for them.
The Blue Jays have not beaten the Dodgers in Toronto since 2016. Now, granted, they don't play a whole
series or a single game.
A single game. They have not won a game in Toronto since 2016. Like I said, they don't play all that much. They probably played 8 or 9 games since that game, you know, but still pretty crazy.
Hey, facts like that we need to know yesterday on yesterday's show, Cricket. You need to tell me this.
I did say that on Smoke the Spread yesterday because I was looking at it over here at their last 10 matchups, and I was like, holy shit, they haven't won in Toronto since 2016. So I just decided to take them on the alt run line.
Good pick, look Cricket. At this. Look at this, Cricket.
Oh, man, they got us up top.
Look at that. Shout out to everyone over on Rumble. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome in. Welcome in. We played this a lot the other day. The pick is in, and they picked us, Cricket. Let's go.
That's right. We appreciate that, Roll. Good looking out. Shout out to any of you new folks in here, man.
Yeah, make sure you smash the like button while you're here. What is Buku saying? Oh, he's just saying thanks. Good luck to those Yankees. Yeah, man, I don't know. I need to quit betting the Yankees. Derp's in the house. What's up, Derp?
I think he was talking about the SD Yankees. What up, Derp?
What are the SD? Oh, the Saudi Daisy Yankees.
The Daisy Yankees, man.
That's what he was meaning. Okay, I was like 9-10 San Diego Yankees. Like, is the Padres playing the Yankees right now? What's going on?
The only SD on the planet is San Diego. I love that. That's what y'all think.
Loki says the A's are excited. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, hey, we're finally going to get you out of Oakland. Can you just play some reasonable baseball?
Yeah.
So we can
just put a face on a little bit. Yeah. All right.
Cubbies beat the Reds. Speaking of a team that's kind of shocking, it's been doing pretty well. Cubs 14 hits, 7 runs, beat the Red Sox 7-1 yesterday. Cardinals defeat the Mets 4-2. That I went against that dude in that contest. This was one of the ones he had. By the way, did you end up making that parlay?
I wound up. I don't think so. I think I forgot. Did it hit?
What? I can't. I'm trying to remember who he had. I know he had the Nationals. I know he had the Cardinals.
He had the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
He had the Rays. He had the Rays. Rays was no good.
And I think he had the Yankees as well.
Yeah, he had the Rays on there. I know he had the Rays over the White Sox.
And he had the Yankees. The Yankees lost. Look at that.
Okay. So yeah, good. Glad I didn't
watch that.
If the Braves says.
I tailed him on the Nationals though. I go, this guy knows something.
Man, I meant to, and like they pulled it down. It got weird. They pulled it down for a while, and I put a bunch of bets in. I never went back and put it back in, and I saw it after they won. I was like, damn it, that was a spot.
I like how we're going to a contest to see who the top guys like. I like it though. I like that strategy. Super James. I'm gonna pull that up here in a second. We'll see who he likes. The Nationals defeat the Marlins 3-1. Braves defeat the Guardians 6-2. Glad they got a win while Heavy Steps was there. White Sox, as we said, defeat the Rays 9-4.
Bro,
Rangers
what? Nothing feels better than a pick like that. Like those just feel so pure when something like the White Sox with Chris flexing on the hill comes through. I mean, your whole day, it made my whole day. I don't even care about the bets I lost because we picked the White Sox on the money line when they're 4-21, and we won.
Well, there were 3-21.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We found one.
Yeah, you could lose all your other bets, and you're like, but I got that.
I got that one, man. I look like a genius.
Why wasn't that my contest pick yesterday?
No shit.
Oh man, I didn't want to jinx it, but here, let's see what Super James. He doesn't have a pick in yet, so I can't see.
You made some room up yesterday.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're about to break 20 units. About to be over $2,000 in this contest, and your boy is looking pretty good. Number 7 in this contest, and these aren't chumps, dude. These are
bro. Those are some good ROIs right there, man.
These are some legit handicappers because anyone who is on this site that is willing to sign up and then join these contests, even though they're free, not many people do that. And your boy's up there with them, up there with some of the best.
Yeah, man. Let's go, bro. That's big time.
I'm talking about. All right.
Did you take the White Sox in that contest yesterday?
Absolutely.
Let's fucking go. That's how you made up that ground.
I had them. I had the Nationals. I mean,
oh man, the good plus money winners.
Yeah, I got crazy. I go, well, this is going to either go really well or horrible.
Yeah. It's gonna go one of two ways.
Let's just roll the dice and see what happens.
Yeah.
Rangers defeat the Reds 2-1. Brewers defeat the Yankees in extras. I mean, the Brewers had to come back, I think, in the 9th even to close out one. You just can't trust these Yankees, man. Twins defeat the Angels 5-3. Man, dang, what's that?
What's that number 7 guy taking today? They want his picks too, man.
Give me a minute. I get nervous after having a good day.
I was just say I know, right? That's what I was after. Like, I should have listened to the steps. He said, "Don't bet anything tomorrow, Cricket." After the draft the other night, I should have listened.
Absolutely. Twins defeat the Angels 5-3. Mariners defeat the Diamondbacks 6-1 on Zach Gallen Day. I stayed away from this one.
I didn't. I bet Papa will. I like these Rangers. I bet them on the main line. I bet them on the alt run line, man.
You mean the Mariners?
The Mariners, yeah. What'd I say? Rangers?
Yeah.
Okay, I meant Mariners. Yeah, Mariners. But yeah, I like this Papa Will's Mariners, man. They've been doing me right, bro. I think they are 3 out of 4 for me now on run lines.
I'm just telling you, when July gets here, don't like them anymore because usually.
We got May and June before then.
Yeah, no. I've seen this story too many times.
Right.
The Padres 9-3. Why is it every time that I don't bet the Phillies, they pop off?
I got to swear off of them, I think.
And the Giants defeat the Pirates 3-0. That was a heavy steps bet last night.
Yeah.
I wasn't on it, but he
Late
was on
one.
the Giants.
Yeah, he got mad at me for not telling his picks to him. I was like, no, bro, you just don't get your picks to me till later. I get all my skin in the game put in. When you get the picks out, I put all those bets in then. And after that, I decide I have enough skin in the game. I'm not going back to the well until I start losing. Then I got a betting game to make up for
it. Real quick, let's
Did you see that thing I tagged you on Twitter yesterday? That golf shot?
Oh yeah.
We got to show that, man. That's pretty crazy.
You want me to show that? We'll go to that next, and then we'll go to the Bill Belichick thing next.
Yeah.
The Belichick thing is crazy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see. There it is. No. Well, here's this one. Buku tagged us in this. This was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Gotta love playoff hockey. There's nothing like playoff hockey. Look at this.
Quite a bit here early in his career. He's
Whoa. Get you some of this. Look at Matt, the Rimpire State Building.
That's a little ass boy right there.
That's a little like compared to Matt Rimpey, everybody's a little ass boy, man.
He's quite a bit here early in his career.
Just get you some of
right
this
on his ass. He's just sit down, and this guy's like, you could tell just by the
look at that. He's like
trying to figure out where the hell he's at right now.
Yeah, that's when you need your buddy yelling crackback.
He's trying to figure out where the heck MedStar Health is so we can go get checked out.
Do you think they have a word like that in hockey? Like, you yell crack. You're a linebacker and you see your buddy, you see somebody cracking and you yell crack. So your buddy can have his head on a swivel. You think they got a word in hockey for something like that? I feel like it's going way too fast.
I don't think they have time. I don't even think you could hear them if you tried.
Right. You just got to take those and be done with it. Yeah, he got lit up, bro.
He did. I'm trying to find this thing that you tagged me in. So many things yesterday. I feel like I feel like kind of popular, like people are actually tagging me and stuff. Do you have it? Do you have it? Okay.
Check this golf shot out, y'all.
To the weekend. 498 today. So it is reachable. Jasmine.
Pause it real quick.
Amateurs in the field, one of two.
You guys know this is a legit shot. The fact that cricket's watching women's golf,
bro. I saw this and I was like, holy shit.
To make it to the weekend. Oh, it hit the platform. What? And hopped over.
What in the golden tee hell, bro?
That is pretty cool.
Time I've seen that.
I was like, come on, man. Like, here, let's just watch this one more time.
All right.
498 today. So it is reachable. Jasmine Koo, one of the 6 amateurs in the field.
You know what she's thinking right here. She's like,
oh, shit. Don't.
Oh, it hit the platform.
Then,
and
you know what I'm doing at this point, right? I'm like, exactly how I drew it up.
Yeah.
I'm just
that's
my stuff.
time I've seen that.
I planned it that way.
What they don't show you is the next shot is that she hit it over the green and into the water after that.
Into the water. Oh, probably right, man. Bro, I seen that and I said, what are we doing here, man?
Did you see this real quick before we get into this? The NFL is going to allow the players to wear these goofy ass caps on their helmet next season in game.
Yeah, man. Those became a newer thing after I was done with my playing days. Those were just kind of first coming into form. They, do for the concussion stuff and all that, but those
I know it's all for safety and whatnot, but it's going to look
ridiculous.
Especially when there's going to be some players with it and some without.
Yeah, they look absolutely ridiculous. But, I mean, all about safety, man. We need those guys out there. Oh, what we got here with Bill, man?
Oh, this was a great story. So this is, just so everyone knows, we're doing a reaction to this. We're reacting, okay? I just want to get that out there. No copyright or anything like that. We'll pause it throughout, okay? So Bill Belichick on the during the draft was telling Pat McAfee, they're asking him what's like one of the craziest trades and stuff that you dealt with throughout your career. And he goes, it has to be the Randy Moss trade.
Okay.
And just listen to this story, man. It's pretty cool. Real quick, what's Buku saying? You see the Preds guy decleated Casey DeSmith? Mr. DeSmith took that personally. Canucks ain't going down without a fight. Okay.
Man, I know I bet against my Canucks last night, they wound up working out. They got the big win on the road down there. Came out with a little fight, a little fire in their belly. I thought they were in trouble with Demko being out, man. But I guess Mr. DeSmith got a little chip on his shoulder now. Well, good. We'd like to hear that.
All right, let's see what Bill has to say.
Probably the most interesting trade was the Randy Moss trade.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that was after the draft, the first day of the draft, because we've been trying to trade for Randy Moss for 2 months. Literally, this was like childbirth. I mean, it took forever.
Like childbirth. Bill, everyone questioned whether Bill was going to be good at doing this commentating stuff, and the guy is a
natural, bro. He's been faking it all these years up there on the mic with "We're on to Cincinnati" and stuff. This guy's gold, man. Look how he's flowing right there, just telling this story.
It makes me think that like when he's doing his little
it's an act.
Yeah, and his players in the locker room are like, that is hilarious. That is not what he says to us when he's in here.
Yeah, exactly. It's a totally different guy.
And so after the first day of the draft, I talked to Mr. Davis. I said, well, are we going to make a deal or not? And he said, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it for your 4th. And I think we were picking like 7th in the 4th round.
Well, this was back in like 07, right? 06,
07, something like that. Yeah, I think 07 was the season.
Yeah, 07 was the season that they played, that they had that almost undefeated season. And then he was there for 08.
Because Brady got the ACL like first week.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, we got to get the guy for a physical. We can't take his contract. We're going to have to renegotiate his contract. And Mr. Davis said, well, that's your problem. You want to trade for him? Then, all right, trade. Then you get it done. I said, all right. So I said, okay, hung up the phone. This is like 11:30 at night, right after the first day of the draft. I call up Randy, said, hey, Randy, this is Coach Belichick. Boom. Hangs up the phone.
What?
Could you imagine hanging up on
Bill Belichick?
Dude.
Randy said, hey, man, I'm down here at this NASCAR race, man. I ain't got time for this, Bill.
Here's the thing. How many people out there, Cricket, would call back? How many players would Bill Belichick be willing to call back after being hung up on?
I got a feeling 2. Tom and Randy.
Well, he already had Tom. He never had to worry about that.
He didn't have to worry about that. Tom wasn't hanging up on him.
This must tell you how much Coach Belichick liked Randy Moss. Not only are they trading a 4th-round draft pick, not only are they renegotiating a contract, not only has he got to figure out how to get him into New England
because
by noon. Because you know what I mean?
That's a big deal for Belichick to trade a 4th-rounder, bro. He looks at those like gold.
Yeah, for at the time a diva, a talented, but you got to remember this is Randy Moss is a big diva at this point.
There was a lot of drama at that point.
It was a lot of drama, but he backed it up and put it on the field. You know what I mean? But like, whew, okay.
What? Why?
I thought you were full of shit.
I'm like, let me try this again. Randy, it's Coach Belichick. Who is this? Who's pranking me? Who is this? Bam. Hangs up the phone.
He got him again.
He said he thought he was being pranked.
Me.
I'd have been like, this is a test. Say we're on to Cincinnati. And let me see if it's you or not.
Well, that point hadn't happened yet. So
we wasn't on to Cincinnati yet.
I'd be like, show me the rings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
FaceTime me.
Yeah, we need a FaceTime, Coach.
Coach is like, what's that?
This is 07, man. FaceTime wasn't as easily accessed back then as it is now.
You know, he wasn't even using a cell phone either because he did the little.
That was a landline. Yeah. That was a landline. He probably had one of those rotary ones, little roll dial.
Randy, this is Coach Belichick. We traded for you. What? Is this a joke? This better not be a joke. Who is this? No.
How do you not recognize Belichick's voice?
I don't know, man. On the phone, especially on the
I guess it is Randy. You got to be thinking, well, what the hell is Randy doing?
I know people I've known my whole damn life that call me. I'm like, who is this, bro? So I can imagine.
That's true. And who knows what the hell he's doing at this point, too. I mean, it's the off season, drafts going on.
It was 11:30 at night. You know, Randy might have been having a good time.
No. This is all right. Really? I said, yeah, but look, we got to get this done by tomorrow at noon. He goes, all right, what do I need to do? I said, you need to come up, take a physical, and we need to renegotiate your contract. It was by noon? Yeah. It was, well, I'm in Houston now, but I got a plane. I'll be there.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Randy
but I got a plane.
Randy says, you know what? Don't worry. I'll fly myself. Don't worry about Mr. Kraft flying me. I'm going to fly myself. I'll be there.
Houston, I'm in Houston,
no problem.
But I got a plane. I'll be there. Some people's lives just different, man.
Yeah. Look at Pat. I think it's the first time I've ever seen Pat nervous.
He's like,
you know what I mean?
He's like kind of fanboying right there, ain't he? That's pretty cool to see, man. He's loving that.
It was like me if I was standing next to Tom Brady interviewing him, you know?
Straight up. He's got that kind of look on his face where he's just eating it up, bro. Man.
So he flies, and he's there at 8 o'clock in the morning, comes in and takes the physical, you know, the old.
Yeah. Make sure he's alive.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah. Hey, you're Randy Moss. Take your shirt off. Okay, you're in shape. Good. Yeah. We're good. You're good. You're like,
you run down there. Run down there. Come back. Let me make sure it still all works. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. I like how he just tells those secrets like that. Like, we all know the physical. You know, just
yeah. He don't care. Bill don't have to care no more.
It's literally check the boxes and have the doctor sign off.
That's crazy.
Renegotiate the contract, and we're done at 10 o'clock. And first thing he says to me is, "Where's the playbook?"
Oh, that's awesome.
I said, well, "Right here. I mean, you know, we got it. Let's go." He said, "Okay," because when I walk out there with the first team with Brady, I got to know all the plays. I can't go out there and make mental errors and screw up. I got to know.
This is the type of attitude I'm talking about when we're talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. That's not what I'm seeing from this dude.
Why do you think that, bro? You're so torn against this guy because you think just because he didn't want to go through a pro day or the combine, you think this guy's not a worker. This dude has been one of the highest rated receivers in the last like 15 years, bro. He's
highest
good.
Rated. He hasn't even caught a ball in the NFL yet. What a bum. All right.
I think he's the favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year, bro.
Well, that's a dumb bet. That is a very dumb bet.
When he has 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns next year, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Well, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong on that. No, but how crazy that Randy Moss.
That's cool, dude. That's a cool story. I had not seen that. I need more of this from Bill Belichick. I need more of these stories.
I mean, we all saw how great he was, but like, I don't think, especially at this time, if you were at that time in you know, we're back in 2007 and you're thinking like, wait, Randy Moss is trying to put in the extra work and like dedicated to this stuff. He doesn't just go out there and wing it, you know?
Well, it paid off.
Well, the fact that he had that much respect for Brady.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Well, I mean,
you got to remember this, I mean, it's not early in Tom's career. Tom is still like, I mean, he had won 3 Super Bowls at that point, but he wasn't what he is today.
I started to say, though, he was still the guy, though, in the league. Even with Peyton there and all that stuff, still Tom was the guy.
I think it's just cool that he didn't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. That's cool.
And he was smart, man. This guy was smart. And so I sat down. I watched a lot of film with him. I said, Randy, like, we never had a guy like you.
You know, Belichick at this point, like when he heard him say that, he's like, "Oh my God, that's what I needed." We only gave up a 4th rounder,
literally,
only a 4th rounder.
They let me steal this guy right out from under their nose.
Wait till you hear this part. This part's pretty cool.
You know, and he said, I go, you know, like on this post safety coverage, this is awesome. He's like, on this post safety coverage, what are you going to do? He goes, Coach, you ain't going to see any post safety coverage against me.
Coach, we don't have practice for that, bro. They don't run that against this guy.
Yeah, Belichick's like, oh, you're right. You're right. Why didn't I think of that? Like, what?
Because you never had a weapon like that.
Like, oh, he's right. He goes, you're going to see cover 2. We haven't seen cover 2 in years, right? He's like,
because who did they have? What is it? Dion Branch is who they had earlier.
Yeah, that was the best one. Yeah, I can't even remember some of those names.
Barely 6-foot receiver. They never had a guy that was 6'3" and could take the top off and just go up and literally they made a word called mossing people after him.
literally, it's like it became a verb.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
He's like, you're going to see cover 2. And he was right. And then he would say, well, here's how I'd run this route. Here's how I'd run that route. And I started thinking, like, well, we got to start giving Randy some routes that, like, if we're running this and they play cover 2, how we can move them.
Belichick's like, oh, I got to get to work.
I got a guy.
Create a new playbook.
Yeah, I can have a little fun here.
I can't wait. He's probably thinking, I can't wait to tell Tom this.
No kid, yeah, he just sitting there giddy. We couldn't even text him yet. Didn't even have a cell phone.
Who do you think was more happier to get Randy Moss, Bill Belichick or Tom Brady?
Oh, I mean, I don't know anyway. If you're Tom, you couldn't be the most excited. Bill's obviously excited, but you got other guys you got to worry about. Tom right here, I'm like, I finally got what I need, bro. And he showed
it had to be Tom. Tom put up the most touchdowns in his career in a single season at 52 that season.
only. I mean, he wound up he had Mike Evans later on down in Tampa and stuff like that. But like Randy Moss, obviously second to none.
Absolutely.
Move him into the slot. He's like, move me into the slot. I said, yes, you can get on the middle and cover 2. He's like, all right, good. 25 touchdowns. 25 touchdowns.
And so many.
Opens up the running game, too.
Still got the record.
Unbelievable.
25 touchdowns.
That was it, dude.
Randy said, okay, man. I'll do that. Let's go.
Oh, man. I saw that yesterday. I'm like, that is cool. We need more of that from Belichick.
We do need more of that. What we need is a damn Nick Saban, Bill Belichick show they co-host together and give us all that. So we'll just call it GOATs.
I want Red Zone, but I want a Red Zone breakdown recap of like highlights of the games on Sunday, like the next day, or maybe the biggest game, maybe the Sunday night football game or something like that. And it's just Belichick and Saban breaking stuff down left and right.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
That would be must-see TV, man. I would watch it. You'd get me in there, man.
Jay Wolvenar, her favorite team is the Twins. Look at that.
Okay, cool. I got the W yesterday.
There we go. That's what she was saying. She's a Twins one.
Oh, okay, yeah. They've got won a few in a row now. I think 3 in a row now, maybe something like that. Maybe 4.
Look at this. Look at this. So this is the one that AK from Millie Goats, the meme. Mm-hmm. He goes, this chick's gonna go into the Hall of Fame of girlfriends drafted.
Is this Fashano? This Fashano's video.
Barstool captioned this and said, "Mama was playing lockdown defense." AK only showed and I was like, okay, what's going on here? Look at. She's all excited. She's trying to get her hand over to him. Mama's like, nah, sweetie. Get out of here.
It's like hitting her hand and stuff. Go on.
She's so excited. She's just trying to like, hey, remember, I'm over here, right? It's embarrassing, dude. Just walk away at this point. She would be better off at this point standing up and like, just running through a wall, like hyped up like that.
Oh, just doing
anything else.
Yeah, started doing the worm or something right there.
Look at Mama right here. Mama's saying no. Now, I will say Mama does show her some acknowledgement here in a second.
All right, I see you.
Yeah, now you get to come in here.
Bring it on in.
Yeah, he doesn't even care.
He has no idea she's even there. Who drafted him?
The Jets.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm going to New York.
That's a big boy. Look at, he even turned his back to her.
Yeah, he's a big boy, bro. That dude's a monster.
We need to make bets. Are they still together by the first game of the season? Because I'm getting vibes that they're not.
I'm getting vibes they may not be together today.
I mean, this guy's back to her and he's like on his phone. He hasn't even like.
Yeah. He's already texting the side piece.
I mean, I don't fault him for hugging Mama. Obviously, like you hug Mama as long as
you better. She gave you life, bro.
Look at she's getting boxed out again.
That's exciting. I'm just saying. I bet Mama played a little hoops back in her day. She boxes out well.
Future Hall of Famer.
I don't know that that's what he thinks, Miss Wolvenar. I don't think. I don't know yet. I'm not completely. We haven't been sold on JJ McCarthy, but there has been a lot of rise in his draft stock coming up. Obviously, rose way higher than we expected to. I don't think any of us a couple months ago expected him to go in the first round like that, but all the talk's been surfacing and saying things. So there's some things that people like about him. He's been a winner. I know that much. He has been a winner at the highest level of college football. So you got at least got that going for you. We'll have to see. He threw the ball well in combines and pro days and things like that. So too early to tell, but he does have, what better spot could JJ McCarthy go to? He just got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson to throw to. He got some guys to throw to right there. So we'll just kind of have to see how he pans out there. But a guy that's come from a good program, put a lot of work in, won a lot of football games.
Yeah. For who they could get at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, that was your best bet. Take a gamble on him. I don't know if you should have wasted the 10th overall pick on him, but okay.
I think you're gambling literally with any of these quarterbacks you select in this draft, and that includes the one that was taken number 1 overall. I think you're gambling with him the most.
I hope this is true, what he said here. He said when new Vikings quarterback JJ McCarthy was asked, what's the biggest difference between him and former Minnesota quarterback Kirk Cousins? His answer was, he wears gold chains, I wear championship rings. You better be ready to back it up, son. You better be ready year 1 then, because this is going to get thrown right back in your face.
Poor Kirk Cousins. Poor Kirk Cousins. Just not bothering anybody. Such a stand-up human being. Just a good, solid dude. And you've got Kirk Cousins in the news for all the wrong reasons, bro.
Dude, this is
you like that?
This is that's been his career though, dude. He's always been the second guy,
the black sheep.
Literally from the day he was drafted, he was the second quarterback.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know why he's upset right now. I wouldn't even be confused or give a shit or nothing. You guaranteed me $100 million. I don't care who you draft whoever you want to. Pay me to sit over here with the iPad.
Yeah, Boogie said not sure just yet, but a reporter did ask him what the difference. Buku's on it.
Oh, dang, Buku's on. Dang, Buku's on it right there.
Look at this. There was a record 250,000 people at the draft. Look at that.
Oh,
that is insane.
200
downtown Detroit,
1,000 people. Yeah, they brought that thing.
I don't know if it's downtown Detroit, but it's somewhere in the city.
I assume it's got to be. How is that not downtown Detroit?
I don't know. I've never been to Detroit. I don't know if they got like downtown's like way over here, but this is another section of it or something like that.
I just know they usually don't build buildings that tall unless you're downtown. Anywhere.
I don't know, man. I don't claim to be a Detroit expert,
It's fair. It's fair. 250,000 people, bro? That's crazy.
No, sorry. Correction. 275,000.
Whoa. Either way. It's a lot of folks, man.
I want to get your opinion on this. When Brock Bowers was drafted, this is his dad.
I see that. I've seen that. I wondered about this. I was like, hey, what does it say? The caption's like, this is my son can't be trusted in Vegas look.
Like, oh God, he's going to the Raiders.
I thought they were talking about her mom at first, because it looks like her mom is looking at his girlfriend over there, much like Fasano's girlfriend and stuff. It looks like she got that same kind of look. So I wasn't sure which one they were talking about here.
Mama's got that, like, be ready to sign the prenup, honey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you got to get him to sign something, honey.
Either that or she's looking at her husband, knowing her husband is pissed about something.
Oh, he looks. Look at his face is red. He looks mad, bro. He must hate the Raiders. I didn't raise this boy to become a Raider.
Oh, there's got to be some sort of grudge there or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. And you got to know, Dad. You got to know, Pops, right here. This is his moment, bro. There's too many cameras out there. You should have known this picture was going to be locked in forever. You got to put a mask on for a minute, bro. Just act like you're happy. You can be pissed off behind the scenes.
Yeah. All right, Cricket, we got to talk about this. Roger Goodell yesterday came out on the Pat McAfee show and said it's not if, it's when this happens. But what the league wants to transition to is the following schedule: 2 preseason games, 18 regular season games. They have 17 now, and 17 was recently added to this 16. It's been 16 forever. Now we play 17. Now he wants to add 1 more regular season game, extend the season by 1 week, which then would mean Super Bowl Sunday will always land on the 3-day weekend of President's Day weekend, which to me, that sounds amazing.
That's genius.
That sounds amazing. not having to take Monday off because we already have Monday off after the Super Bowl.
Roger proposed this, huh?
Well, this is what him and the owners are.
They've come together on. Okay, we can't give them all the credit.
So Monday after the Super Bowl is President's Day holiday. I mean, the fact that they're going to extend the season by 1 week, I think this is the deal here. The ideal would be if you're going to add one more regular season game, they're going to end up giving everyone one more bye. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they're going to give everyone one more bye. Man. Yeah, and that would mean week 19 or whatever, the last week of the season would always be after New Year's. So we'll still have meaningful, football, regular season football after. We'll probably have 2 weeks of it on most years.
Yeah.
After the first of the year, then the playoffs start, and then we get Super Bowl Sunday on President's Day weekend. That sounds pretty American to me. What do you say?
I mean, man, I can't believe that all these rich old white dudes could sit around and come up with something like this, man. This is actually a good idea.
Yeah, I don't even like if they actually do add it. It doesn't say it on here, but I would assume if you're going to extend the calendar by 1 week, you're giving extra buys out. Like that would make sense.
You have to. I don't think that's a bad idea, man. How many times do we see teams that, wind up because the buys, they got it early in the season or whatever, way late in the season, they play a huge amount of games in between their bye and an off week. So I think you'll see better football if you get those guys rested an extra week.
Yeah, I think that because those people get the week 5 bye. Like you played 4 weeks and you get the week 5 bye.
You got to play 3 months in a row without a week off.
Yeah, I think if they set it up and they structure it where it's like you at least get 4 weeks in between buys, so it's not like you get a bye, play a game, get a bye. You know what I mean? Like you have to have at least 4 weeks, a month worth of games.
Yeah, if you got 18 games, you get a bye the first 9 weeks, you get a bye the second 9 weeks. Mixed in there, and they probably just do them random, however you were doing them before. You obviously,
but you know what I mean by not having back-to-back buys or something like that.
Right, yeah. You're not gonna have 2 weeks off or something.
You're not gonna have week 5 and week 8. You get a bye. It's like
right. You got week 5. You're gonna go again like week 14 or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I don't either, man. What are the what are the chances we make this? I don't think you're ever gonna get the NFL PA to agree to this, man. It was real hard to get them to agree to 17 games because obviously a lot more can happen in an extra game out there and the dangers that come with the game. But so I don't know that you'll ever get the NFLPA to agree to this, man.
I think you will if you throw in that extra bye.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think you will because the players will be like, that's not a bad idea. Extra game means more money.
That's what I'm saying. Extra game check.
Paycheck.
Yeah.
It's one more game. Okay. And I think they'll be able to figure it out.
I do think it's better overall for the sport too, man. I think it'll give you a better product if you get the extra buy in there.
Yeah. And with this proposal, I guarantee you, because they've already talked about it, but they're going to move the trade deadline back too.
Yeah, I like that too, man.
Put that thing in like December.
I like that. I do.
What's the chat think about it though? Let's see. What else can you do in Detroit? Super James, buy a house for $1.
Only holiday for government employees. Private companies don't acknowledge. Are we talking about President's Day?
Really?
I think so. Yeah. Private company. I don't know. Dude, there's so many different holidays now. It's like, hell, can't take all these days off. You got to work sometime.
I can't remember if I got President's Day off or not. All these years, I don't think I have gotten it off because I've always worked for private. I can't remember though.
So I'm saying that's the days you get off of your teacher and stuff.
Hey,
a male person.
I will take it off still though. And what are they going to say? I'm going to be like, listen, I'm just being American, trying to, salute the presidents and, have a day to be able to support and respect our history, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And we all know it's all just because I'm going to be hungover after watching the Super Bowl.
I agree. I understand. I get it. Either way, that should be a national holiday, day after Super Bowl.
Buki says my boss acknowledges all federal holidays. Yeah, I think I get it out. I don't know.
It's my boss. For those of y'all don't know, Buku's his own boss.
I see what you did there, Buku. Now I see what you did there, buddy.
That's right.
Hey, by the way, we got 759 of you crazy degenerates hanging out with us this Saturday morning. Appreciate it over on Rumble. Make sure you smash the like button while we're here. We got 13 likes. And hey, click that follow button. We're approaching 4,000 followers. That was we're moving on up,
Moving on up, man. We like the Jeffersons around here. But good morning to all you fine folks, all you new folks that might be in here. We appreciate you coming in. And jump in that chat, man. Talk to us. We'll interact with you. We got a solid group in our chat, man. Where are we going from here, man? We got to talk about some games today. I need some winners.
We
man.
do. I got a couple more things though. Rumor has the Giants offered the number 6 pick. So basically, they wanted to swap 6 and 3 so they could draft Drake May, and they were going to give up their first round pick next year. There's no way that was. It's like this wasn't a serious offer.
No way. They were going to give them the 6 and then turn around and give them their first rounder next year for that third. There's no way that's real. No way.
What you think? You think that I'm saying that this no way this is a serious offer because the Patriots, there's no way the Patriots would do that. They would not just give up Drake May, knowing that there's no other quarterback that they're probably going to take at 6 that is up to the level of Drake May for just a first round pick next year. Like we've seen you have to package multiple first round picks to get one of these quarterbacks.
I don't know, man. I don't know why. I would have definitely. I mean, if I'm only
you would have taken this deal if you're the Patriots.
Dropping 3 spots and picking up an extra first round pick next year, absolutely, I would have. Absolutely, I would have. You're basically getting a free first round pick there.
Yeah, but you don't get there's no other like quarterback at that point.
I mean, JJ McCarthy was still there. We don't know for sure that JJ McCarthy's not going to be better than Drake May. JJ McCarthy won a lot more college football games. It gets a lot tougher competition than Drake May did. I like Drake May. I've been a Drake May fan all along. Y'all know that. But I'm just saying, JJ McCarthy played a lot tougher schedule year in and year out, won a lot more football games than that guy, and he would have still been available at 6, and you picked up an extra first rounder next year. I'm just saying, there ain't no way.
Everyone that tries to tell me that JJ McCarthy and Drake is going to be up on the level of Drake May or could potentially be a good starting NFL quarterback, this is just how I feel.
You're such fucking dopes. I love you, but you are not serious people.
I've already been bit by the JJ McCarthy bug once, man. I let him beat me in the playoffs twice, beat my head in. And stuff.
That's your own fault.
No, you did it too. You didn't bet on them damn Wolverines.
Loki says, "Will Judge homer today? It's his B-Day weekend." Remember, don't bet him home run. Bet 4+ bases. You get extra. You get a little extra on it.
Done betting home runs. Done with it. I ain't hit one since like 1997 or something. Done betting home runs.
Hop on the Austin Riley bet.
Absolutely not.
The whole season.
I let that one get me one time already. I jumped on it with y'all one time a couple days ago, and he was like 0 for 4 or something.
Fine, Boo and I will hop on with Loki. All right.
God, yes, Loki double sprinkle. Look at all y'all. All right. Thanks for your donations. He probably hit 3 home runs today.
Did you see the Rams got Blake Corum?
I did not. Wanted him to go to Los Angeles, just to the other side. I needed him to.
Oh, you want him to go to the Chargers?
I just needed him to be the first running back off the board, and I thought the Chargers were going to wind up taking him because of Harbaugh.
All right, fair enough.
And then they traded up for Ladd McConkey. Didn't see that coming.
Fair enough. All right. You want to talk about the MLB games today?
Yeah, let's do that. I need to grab a refill real quick. Give me like a minute.
Okay, I'll get started. The Dodgers are taking on the Blue Jays. We got an early game today. Dodgers taking on the Blue Jays. They are -145 favorites after just shellacking the Blue Jays yesterday, 12-2. They're favorites again, and I cannot fade. I cannot fade the Dodgers after we've seen that the Blue Jays haven't beat the Dodgers in Toronto since 2016. I don't see that changing today. Of course, if I bet the Dodgers, you probably want to bet on the Blue Jays because that's the time that it will happen. But we got Sharp Action and an Action Network expert backing the Blue Jays today. So interesting little matchup we got there. I'll probably just stay away. Steve says he's going to bet Riley to strike out once. Man, you know that's bad when your own Homer fan wants to bet against you or wants to bet you to strike out. What are we doing? What are we doing, Austin Riley? Let's get it together, man. Let's see. Loki says, I checked and his home run is paying +230 versus 4 total bases is like 195. Really? I'm going to look that up right now because that's not how it's been. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's go over to baseball. Oh, man. Their favorite, even with Yusei Kikuchi on the bump, and then that's Cricket's favorite pitcher right there, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yusei Kikuchi. Let's go, man.
I'm sorry, they're not going to get the win today with Yusei Kikuchi on the bump. They're not going to break because they got glass now going for the Dodgers. That's why they're big favorites.
I'm gonna go back to the well. I'm gonna go back to the well and let Blue Jays alt run line again.
Alt run line.
Well,
you know what I'm not doing? I'm not betting the White Sox today.
Absolutely not betting the White Sox.
Not betting. I'm just going to stay away.
I'm not touching that game. They're not betting team total unders or nothing.
Oh wait, I'm looking for the Yankee game. Where are we at?
Ooh, I tell you who I am betting today. Dang, man, they just beat them yesterday. Though I wish they'd lost yesterday. Oakland's got man. I got a bunch of favorite pitchers. Man, I got some system plays today, bro.
Okay. I'm just looking at this. He says his home run and his and finally is lopsided. So Aaron Judge to hit a home run is plus 200 on my book right here, but total bases is plus 206. So it's starting to close the gap a little bit. But you're still better off taking 4+ bases at plus 206 than a home run at plus 200.
But
it depends on what your book offers.
His is backwards.
Yeah, this is backwards. That's why I wanted to look at it.
Okay. Miss Wolbenar said Twins play late again. Yep.
All right, let's see if we can do our system where I say it and you tell me who's on the bump and then I'll tell the odds. Right.
All right.
Back and forth action here.
Sounds
the
good.
Reds are taking on the Rangers.
It's one of those system plays, y'all. Michael Lorenzen's on the bump for the Rangers, but Hunter Green is on the bump for the Reds. Can't bet on the Reds when Green's pitching, man.
That's also one of those ones that's going to bite us one of these days.
I know I might need to stay away today, but it's the Rangers. I feel like a good spot today. I'm taking Rangers run line today.
All right, we got the Rangers minus 125 favorites. But we got big money on the Reds. 21% of the bets, 42% of the money is back in the Reds at plus 115. Next up, we got the A's taking on the Orioles today.
And my guy JP Sears is on the bump for the Oakland Athletics. Cole Irvin will be on the hill for the Orioles.
Okay. We got the Orioles minus 169 favorites after losing in the extra innings to the A's last night. Can the A's win back-to-back games? Interesting. Sharp money coming in on the Orioles here at minus 169. 90% of the bets, 93% of the money so far back in the O's. That feels like
I might have to. Once again, one of those things they can't win them all. I might have to fade my guy JP Sears today. I won't fade him. I'm probably just going to stay away from it.
Loki says right now on FanDuel, it's Homer for Judge is plus 195, 4 total bases plus 180. So it sounds like you need to go create a Bet Online account.
That's what I'm starting to say. It sounds like Bet Online is the one that's just behind the 8 ball here.
I'm fine with it. Bet Online usually is ahead of everyone and is usually a little bit sharper, but there are some things like that you can find. You can find some gems, but like when it comes to like straight lines, like just like the money line stuff like that, they're usually pretty damn sharp.
Chris loves betting them in game because they'll stay up on Bet Online for about 30 to 45 seconds longer than they will any other book. You got to be pretty quick with your online betting or your in-game betting and all that stuff. But he says that Bet Online will leave them up for just a little bit longer and give you that little extra window to get them in there. Okay.
Let's see what else we got. We got the Nationals and the Marlins. Marlins laying minus 1. Oh wait, sorry. Nationals and Marlins are going at it.
I'm trying so hard to make this system work, and you keep screwing it up. Mitchell Parker on the bump for the Nationals, and Edward Cabrera will be going for the Marlins. Now, as you are, sir.
Marlins are minus 128 favorites, and Action Network experts going to go back to the well and take the Nationals again today. 78% of bets, 86% of the money is on the Marlins. I skipped a game too on accident. The Cardinals are taking on the Mets.
We got Sonny Gray on the bump for the St. Louis, and Adrian Hauser will be going for New York.
I was just thinking where the heck Sonny Gray went the other day, and now
St.
I know.
Louis. St. Louis.
Speaking of Minnesota,
are Sonny Gray and John Gray related? Isn't there a John Gray that pitches for Texas?
I think they're second cousins.
Okay, on their mother's side. I understand. Anyway.
Yep. Mets, sharp action, big money, and an Action Network expert. We got 3 signals lining up on the Mets today. That means Frank the Tank is probably going to get heartbroken tonight. 36% of the bets, 73% of the money on the Mets at plus 115. Okay. The Cubbies and Red Sox going at it again today.
Ben Brown on the hill for Chicago. Josh Winkowski is on the hill for Boston.
Winkowski. Man, gotta love
the guy's name is Winkowski. How do we not bet on Winkowski? It's literally spelled Win, W-I-N.
All right. I'm sold. Sharp money and big money coming in on the Red Sox here. 24% of the bets, 35% of the money on the Red Sox plus 105. Astros and Rockies going at it today.
Ronel Blanco on the hill for Houston, and Cal Quantrill will be going for Colorado.
Astros minus 205 favorites. Big favorites today. Sharp action taking the Astros, man. Is this where the Astros finally start turning around?
I don't think so. I think they're garbage.
Speaking of garbage, Royals and Tigers. Ew.
Easy on this. It is Brady Singer. Man, I got all kinds of system plays today. All my guys pitch on the same day. Brady Singer's on the hill for the Royals, taking on Casey Mize for Detroit.
Detroit minus 114 favorites. You got sharp action on Detroit there, but you got big money on the Royals. Action Network expert back in the Tigers at minus 114. Next up, we got the Rays and the White Sox.
Aaron Savali is on the heel for Tampa Bay. Jonathan Kennan will be on the bump for Chicago. I'm thinking, man, I'm sitting here looking, I see that sharp action. I'm like, maybe we do just go back to the White Sox one more time today, money line.
White Sox have not won back-to-back games this season yet. Is today the day?
I don't know if I can help myself.
They win this one, they'll get the first series win of the year too.
Bro, I don't know if I can help myself. I believe I might have to go back to that plus 195.
You have to dive headfirst into it. Like
I think so.
Crazy degenerates we are. This is how we hedge it. We bet them on the money line, but then we bet their team total under.
Oh man! And then when they win like 2-0, we just let's go. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
And then if they get blown out, at least we'll have one of our bets.
I wonder if they'll let us. I wonder if we can bet team total under with them to win on the money line. That'd have to be crazy anti-correlated.
Now you're talking dirty. Sharp action coming in on the Sox there at plus 205, but big money on the Rays as expected. Yankees Brewers going at it today.
Oh, my bad. I swatched where I was trying to get that parlay together. Yankees Brewers. We've got Carlos Rodon on the hill for New York, and Joe Ross will be going for the Brewers.
All right. Yankees minus 125 favorites. I can never trust them. 69% of the bet, 77% of the money.
Hey, I did alt total this total up yesterday. It was 8.5. It was minus 115 or something. I went ahead and alt total up to over 10.5 at plus 164. It was like
that is a winner, sir.
7-6 final or something, wasn't it?
Yep, that is a winner. Guardians and Braves kicking off game 2 today.
Tanner Bobby on the hill for Cleveland, facing Charlie Morton for the Braves.
Ooh, Morton on the bump. That's why the Braves are minus 167 favorites on the money line, but big money back in the Guardians. 7% of the bets, but 46% of the money is on Cleveland.
Bro,
Phillies.
wait till you hear this matchup, dude.
Okay. Phillies and Padres going at it.
Ranger Suarez on the hill for Philadelphia Phillies, taking on Dylan Cease for the San Diego Padres, bro. How do we pick this one, man? This is our guys. We don't. We just bet the under. Yeah. Yes, we bet the under. We love these guys.
Is Dylan Cease and Ranger Suarez day, and they're matched up against each other?
They're playing each other, bro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the universe is about to implode.
Oh my goodness. Sharp action taking Dylan Cease and the Padres at minus 113, 60% of the bet, 64% of the money. Taking San Diego. Pirates and Giants kick off tonight.
Martin Perez will be on the hill for Pittsburgh, facing Jordan Hicks for San Francisco.
San Francisco minus 140 favorites on the money line. Big money and an action network expert back in the Giants here. 81% of the bets, 90% of the money on San Francisco. Twins and Angels.
Chris Paddock on the hill for Minnesota. Jose Soriano will be going for LA.
Ooh, okay. Angels minus 124 favorites on the money line. Sharp actions on the Twinkies with an action network expert back in that side, and then big money on the Angels. 66% of the bets, 78% of the money on LA. And the final game tonight, the Diamondbacks and the Mariners.
Slade Ciccone will be on the hill for Arizona. I hope I did not butcher that. And then George Kirby going for Papa Will's Mariners.
All right. Mariners minus 151 favorite, sharp action, big money, and an action network expert back in the Diamondbacks tonight, though. 21% of the bets, 38% of the money on the Diamondbacks. How can you bet the Diamondbacks if they can't even win on Zach Gallen Day?
I'm telling you, Zach Gallen is a fade on the road. That's all there is to it. He's a fade on the road. You bet on him at home. There's that system.
That is true. That is true. All right, that's what we got going on there today. Let's see what's going on in the association. We got some playoff basketball today, Cricket.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Ooh,
I don't know that it matters, but
full slate. Cavs Magic. Can the Magic muster up some more magic and put up another 120-something points? We'll find out tonight. I highly doubt it with an early tip-off. But Magic, 2-point favorite, sharp money, big money on the Cavaliers in this one. 4% of the bets, 31% of the money taking the Cavs. I'm going to be hopping back on the under. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I think the play in this one might be Cavs team total over.
I'm going to be betting the under.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. You under can still get there. Let's see what I'm trying to find their team total.
I'm going to bet Cavs, and I'll probably be my parlays today. Cavs, money line, and the under.
I do like the Cavs team total over. It's 100.5. And I think they can. I think they're going to play much better than they did the other day. They couldn't shoot themselves out of a wet paper bag the other day, man.
They put up 83 in a game.
What is it?
They put up 83 last.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But they still got some guys that can score. I feel like they'll come back out. They play much better. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't when those low totals start getting to like 200. You got to be real careful, man. Right at 200 is always sketchy. You can go either way on you. And I could see the Cavs. You got a low spread here. I can see the Cavs winning this game like 102-98 or something.
Okay. Thunder and the Pelicans, game 3. I just feel like the Thunder are going to sweep the Pelicans. Like it's nothing. The Pelicans have shown me nothing that they care to even try in the series.
Well,
the Pelicans plus 1.5 dogs, sharp money on the Pelicans today. What do you think?
They, they showed us they put a little effort into it in game 1 there, but I think they shot their wad in that one, man. I think they gave us all the effort they could give us in that one. And when they didn't win that one, it had to be kind of demoralizing because they gave them all they had in that one and it still wasn't enough. And we thought the Thunder, we said that they're not. We thought the Thunder would come out and blow the doors off. You know what? That spread right here is a little lower than I expected. So the Pelicans, if the Pelicans are going to win one, probably be game 3.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
Nope. That's probably a good bet. See you. Just remember when it's 102-98. Remember I told you so.
This is a lock because our followers just know us too well. When we
they know what the bet is. See, I'm just glad they're finally listening. At least y'all know what the bets are now when we say them.
Especially when cricket talks basketball.
Yeah, NBA. They one NBA bet.
Hates the NBA, hates betting the NBA, then comes in with the NBA favorite bet of the day, and it's
yeah. And mine are not like Will's. They are not locks like that.
Good call, CU. Good call.
Yeah, well done, sir. Proud of you.
This game's going to be interesting. I'll probably stay away. I know everyone's going to pile on it, but I'll probably stay away. Actually, let's be honest. I'm going to 3 o'clock's going to roll around today, and I'm going to have some action on it. But the Celtics and the Heat, game 3, series tied 1-1 with the Heat putting up 23 threes last game, shocking the Celtics and beating them outright. One of the biggest underdog wins, according to the money line in the NBA playoff history. Heat 9.5-point dogs at home. Sharp money and big money taking the Heat here. 22% of the bet, 61% of the money. Taking those points with the Heat. Do the Heat have a chance tonight, Cricket?
That line feels big, don't it? They just dominated them in Boston right there. You come back home now. That line shouldn't be up at 9. It should be about 5.
No, it's actually right. If you think about it, the first 2 games, the line were 14.5.
Yeah,
they're switching. They're going down to Miami now, so you got to switch some points that way. It seems about right.
Yeah, but they smacked them out the other day.
It's one game. It's just one game.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
They got smacked in the mouth in game 1. They got blown up by like 30.
I know, but I just feel like at home, after you did smack them in the mouth in their home stadium, I feel like the line's too high. What I'm saying is I think the Celtics are winning this thing today by double digits.
I was going to say, if you think the Celtics are a legit contender and are going to go on to the NBA Finals, this is a game where the Celtics come back and punch back. If they don't punch back today, then they don't got it in them to win the title.
We'll know. We'll be able to know what we can do with the Celtics going forward based off today.
Yeah, because they know how embarrassing it was to lose that game.
Absolutely, and without Jimmy buckets.
And they know they can't afford to lose this game. You go down 2-1 in a series, historically, that is not good when it's tied 1-1. And the other side has home court.
That's exactly. You've already lost the home court advantage.
And finally, we can put this series to bed. I'm going to miss betting on this series, Cricket. I'll probably go back to the well one last time and take Jamal Murray double-double because even if he doesn't get it tonight, I'll still be profitable just based off of that plus 500 hitter from
Don't do it tonight.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it tonight. Do it.
Doubling down now that you said it. Say it again, and I'll double it down again.
Don't do it.
Okay, we're going biggest bet of the day is going to be Jamal Murray double-double.
Jamal Murray double-double. Let's go. I don't know, man. Like I said, once again, you're probably not wrong. If I'm telling you not to do it, it's probably going to happen.
Nuggets 3.5-point favorites against the. I don't know how the Lakers even stand a chance tonight. They were just defeated, mentally after Game 3. You could just see it on their faces. LeBron's talking about how it's just a basketball game. No basketball team's ever come down 3-0 in NBA playoff history. The Nuggets are going to close this thing out. Now, I know some people out there. I've heard the theory of the gentleman's sweep. Do you know what the gentleman's sweep is, Cricket?
I did not.
In the in basketball, the gentleman's sweep is, okay, a team's up 3-0. They let you take game 4 just so you know it's not embarrassing. You don't actually get swept. We get one more game at home. The owner gets to sell out the playoff games with LeBron coming back, game 5. So owner gets to get a few more concession stand monies, right? And the Nuggets handle business at home in game 5. I don't think this is going to be a gentleman's sweep, so they'd win 4-1. They don't embarrass the Lakers. I just don't think. I think the Nuggets want to win this series and then move on. And sharp money is on them to do it today. But the big money, once again, is on the Lakers. 14% of the bets, 46% of the money is on the Lakers tonight.
They're not getting me anymore. I'm done with it. Done sacrificing money to the Lakers, thinking LeBron's going to win a game and all this stuff. They can't beat this team.
Tonight is the best night to bet LeBron over parlayed with Nuggets money line.
I agree. He's going to try to
LeBron, what's LeBron going to do? He knows the series is over, but it can't be. I don't think anyone's blaming him for it, but he wants to make sure. So he's going to go put up like 35-40 tonight. Just take every shot.
You're probably right, man. You're probably right. I'll tell you, I did look up real bit quick going back to baseball. I looked up that White Sox team total under 3.5. That's plus 850. Plus 850. You want to get real frisky and go under 2.5 with the money line? It's plus 1,900.
You should look for an exact score. White Sox 3, Tampa Bay 1, or 3-2.
I can find that.
Find those, because that would be nice. Those got the exact score.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
White we can post it on Twitter. Maybe you'll get retweeted.
White Sox
3-1 or 3-2.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'll find it and I'll let you know.
I'm not gonna say they're gonna shut them out, because that's just getting way too crazy.
White Sox 3-1 is plus 3,500. White Sox 3-2 is plus 1,700.
It feels right to me.
Feels right. I'm just saying, feels right.
And that's what we have in the association today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you're betting on and what your favorite bet is. Hop in the chat and say hello. CU says there's good odds on the Heat money line. He's seeing plus 384.
Heat money line. Let's see here. Plus 340 is what I'm seeing on DraftKings. CU.
Sounds like you're getting some better odds there, CU. If you like the Heat tonight, I'd snag it.
Absolutely. If you do, man. Yeah. I mean, every time I want to slide this team, just like I did all last playoffs, every time I want to slide them, bless you.
Thank you.
They come out and they win straight up, being double-digit dogs and stuff. So I've just got to not bet against the Heat anymore.
I might sprinkle a little on Celtics to win the first half, but Heat to win the game.
Ooh, there you go.
What did that pay? Let's see. Let's just take a little gander, Cricket. Just
a gander. That's all.
I'm just curious,
Yeah, I understand.
I'll wet my beak a little bit here. I just want to see what would happen. Let's see. Game props. We've got Miami to win the game, but we've got the first half. First half winner is Boston. Plus 750.
Wait, plus 750? Oh, for Boston to win the first half and Miami to win the game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is Miami to win first half, Boston to win the game?
First half, draw. But Miami to win the game, plus 9,700.
Well, I'd have to put $1 on it.
You want Miami to win the first half? So Miami to win the first half and to win the game is plus 500, which is kind of shocking. And then Boston, Miami to win the first half, but Boston to win the game is also plus 500. That's not a bad one.
Yeah,
I might do both though. I might do the Miami first half, Boston win, and then the other one at plus 750.
I think that's a good bet.
I like it. Buku like Stars alt puck line minus 1.5.
Plus 220 on that, Buku, is what I'm seeing right now.
I don't know, man. I can't. I mean, we can pull up the hockey, but I can't.
Yeah, let's talk a little puck.
You want me to pull up the action on it too?
Yeah,
you can change it to your thing, but we can look at that.
I like the action report, man. I like seeing all that.
I don't know. I just don't know how the Stars are going to beat the Golden Knights when they're this healthy on the road.
I don't know. The Golden Knights, once again, champs till they ain't, but they've got right, man. Adding those key acquisitions at the trade deadline. Now they're healthy. They got the big dogs back. that Lightning team, I mean, they are a very physical, very good defensive squad, and they have given the Stars all kinds of problems early on down there on the Stars' home ice. I'm with you guys. I would expect the Stars to bounce back and, show a little pride and be in this thing. But everything I've seen in this series so far tells me that Vegas is dominating them.
But the Stars are a defensive team. So it's like if Golden Knights are healthy and they're playing the way they are and putting up goals, the Stars aren't made to put up goals. They're made to play defense.
And Ottinger's not playing at his highest level. I'm not throwing shade at that guy. I think he's a great netminder. Really, really like that guy a lot. But first couple games, I've just not seen him on the top of his game.
Bugu says Golden Knights have sucked at home. It's a system play. Going for added value on the puck line. Stars money line is the play, though.
I mean, like I
said,
said,
like the Stars, you just go under.
I don't necessarily think you're wrong, Buku, at all. I mean, like, you don't have to listen to me. Instead, most of the time I'm wrong anyway. So the fact that I feel the Golden Knights have been playing very well, it probably is the play on the Stars. I just haven't seen it in that system play where they've played bad at home. I mean, that was more of a regular season thing. We need to look at what they did at home in the playoffs last year.
You don't have to look at that. You just got to look at their health. They're a lot healthier now.
That's what they're a different team, man.
Team. Yeah. Stars, by the way, Sharp Money and an Action Network expert back in the Stars here, but this should be a red flag. Golden Knights, 16% of the bets, 67% of the money.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's a lot of money.
Those are some big bets.
And you got to look at a Vegas team like that. Vegas ain't going to get beat up by a team that's in Vegas. Right there. They're usually pretty on point with their lines. That game's going to be played in Vegas tonight. They know a bunch of people are going to be there betting it. They're not going to miss that line by much, man.
Absolutely. Okay. I'll let you take it from the top then, sir.
All right. We thought we got the Hurricanes and the Islanders. Hurricanes are leading this series 3-0. Islanders are plus 1.5 on the puck line at home, minus 185. Hurricanes minus 1.5, plus 140. Minus 185 on the money line for Carolina, plus 154 on the money line for New York, with a total of 5.5, minus 105 to the over, minus 115 to the under. I really expected the Islanders to come out yesterday and show once again a little more pride in that thing. And really, Carolina is just the better team in this. New York, we talked about it, me and Buka, I think, on the preview, how the Islanders have maybe kind of shot their wad getting into these playoffs, going down the big stretch at the back end. And Carolina has just done nothing but get better. I'm liking my little plus 650 ticket on them more and more because they look like one of the more complete teams throughout here. It's going to be exciting in a couple rounds, but I don't know if the Islanders have any. I thought if they were going to win one, they would win one the other day. Maybe lose this thing 4-1. After seeing the effort they put out there the other day, I'm thinking they're getting swept, man. What you think?
Get the brooms out. Get the brooms out.
I think so too, sir. Now we got another big time matchup in this series here, but it's not gone the Lightning's way. They are down 3-0 in this series as well, in games that have been relatively close, man. The series record here doesn't really tell you what kind of series it's been because it looks like the Panthers have dominated, and that's not really been the case, man. This has been a back and forth type game. A lot of solid players on both of these squads. Not even solid, man. Top tier. Two great netminders. Vasilevsky struggled a little bit more than Bobrovsky, but Bobrovsky is playing on a whole other level right now. You got Tampa Bay Lightning plus 1.5 at home, minus 250. Florida Panthers minus 1.5 on the road at plus 180, minus 125 on the money line for Florida, plus 105 on the money line for Tampa Bay. Total of 6, minus 120 to the over, plus 100, or even money, to the under right there. Do you have an opinion this one? Because the Lightning, do they even have a pulse, man? I feel like, after that game that lost the other night at home, it felt like it's about all over with the crime for the Lightning, man.
They say the Lightning doesn't strike twice.
I love your analysis on the ice. Bruins at the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs minus 1.5 at home, plus 205. Boston plus 1.5 on the road at minus 290, minus 102 on the money line for the Bruins, minus 118 on the money line for the Maple Leafs. Total of 6, even money to the over, minus 120 to the under. Boston does lead this series 2-1. Now, after winning the game on the road, reclaiming the home ice advantage the other night against the Maple Leafs. Right there. The Maple Leafs got to battle back tonight. They do. They got to come out ready to go. I think you'll see a focused team. But once again, they've had their struggles against the Bruins. I think only winning, one of their last 9 or 10 against this team. So it's not a team they just handle regularly, man. And maybe in their heads a little bit. What do you think on this one, man?
Boston. Go park the car.
Park the car in the yard. My khakis. And then I don't know how I feel on that one right there, man. I don't know if I can go back to that Maple Leafs well. I I don't know the Maple Leafs are capable of beating this Boston team by 2 goals, unless they just get some crazy empty netter at the end. But if anybody, you might even be looking at alt puck line for Boston right there. Probably pays pretty good. And then that Stars at the Golden Knights. I've told y'all how I feel on that one. Buku, the Iceman. Buku says, go Ice Cats. He thinks the Panthers are going to handle that one. And Buku also likes the Stars little alt puck line tonight at plus 220 at Vegas. I mean, once again, I haven't seen anything that tells me that Dallas is just going to come out and right their wrongs from the last 2 games, because I've seen a lot of those out there for them in Vegas. Like Will said, being healthy, all these big dogs back on home ice now. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to bet them Stars tonight, but I might ride with y'all.
I don't get how the Suns let this happen. You let this happen to you on your home court.
Exclamation point from Rudy Gobert as
dude, have some pride, man.
What I'm saying, you just get this dominated. Didn't they sweep the Timberwolves in the season series too?
Yeah. And he's just giving it to them, man.
Look like X-Pac out there, man.
Oh, dude, how?
I'm just saying, Phoenix be better,
Super
man.
Team in NBA history. That is damn right.
Worst ever by far. How can Kevin Durant be on one of the best super teams ever and then one of the worst?
Look at this.
What's this? Oh,
over 1,000,000 to 1 odds, and it hit. My man took 25 cents and turned that into $3,000.
What? So what did he bet here?
Darius Garland, other method of first basket.
What is
Joel
that?
Embiid? I don't know. Joel Embiid, first basket of the game would be a layup, and Anthony Davis, first basket would be the layup. So those were all the first baskets of the game. I think the other means like a free throw.
He had a 25 cent, a quarter bonus bet.
Looking at Harris. Listen to the crowd. Garland into the lane. Looks off on Allen.
There's one. Check.
Goes to the cup. You got to expect that. And I like the fact that they're going down deep.
Joel. Check. That was a sweet little move by Joel.
Gets right to here in game 3 at home. James the cutter. Davis.
Dude,
don't you know when he's in the air floating toward the basket, guys like, don't dunk it, just lay it over me.
I want to know. Yes. He's just sweating.
When he's soaring, he's like, just don't dunk it, bro. Don't dunk it.
Don't foul him. Don't dunk it.
Foul
Don't do that. Dude,
that's crazy, dude. He had a 25 cent, a quarter bonus bet that he used. He bet that, bro. Golly, what a lick, bro.
I want to see how many of these he's done in his life. I want to see his
I started to say
history.
He might be even.
No, dude, you'd have to place 1,000,000 of these, over 1,000,000 of these.
We're not so sure that he hadn't. You got to place a lot of those. Just start looking for that stuff, man.
That is hilarious.
Buku says Bruins, Ice Cats, Stars, Moneyline Parlay, little sprinkle. Let's see what that pays. Buku, Bruins, Ice Cats, Stars will get you plus $5.95, sir. That's a good little sprinkle, worth it.
Oh, did you see this last night? And we'll wrap it up. Watch Rudy Gobert here.
How many points does Rudy take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dude got away with the biggest travel of all time. Look at this.
They all do, man.
No, but this one's bad. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Stutter steps. Stutter step. Stutter step. What?
I mean, we're not making them dribble at all anymore.
No,
at all, bro. That means he literally went from half court to the block without putting the ball on the floor. Now, granted, I know his strides are like a gazelle, but still.
I watched that happen live, and you better know. I was making a mental note that if the Suns end up losing this by a bucket, I was going to be like, those damn refs cost me this pick.
Yep, that's why. These guys' fault. Yep, absolutely.
I'm not even mad at it because the Suns deserve it because they're a bunch of bums.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Bunch of bums. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good Saturday. Good show.
For sure,
nice,
man.
Clean, crisp show under 1.5 hours. Finally got back up at the top, featured on Rumble. We have 846 of y'all crazy degenerates here with us in the morning. We appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Cash all your bets today. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning. Cricket's about to hop on over at Smoke the Spread. So, oh man, I wish we could rate that. Dang it.
Yeah, we ain't got quite time for that, man.
I know. Oh well. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
I was just gonna say, y'all check us out over there, man.
Yeah, go check them out over at Smoke the Spread, though. Go do that. But have a good weekend. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning. And until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.